People are dead set on telling you what's impossible. They can't fathom for a minute that we actually might make it.
That first day in the water, we looked so novice. We had no idea the amount of work we had just signed up for. A few people came to see us off on shore, and then we were all geared up and ready to go. Ready for anything, we thought. An hour into the swim, Sydney tipped her kayak, we lost her radio, my dad hit a snag, and our main sponsor was talking about pulling out because the whole thing was too risky.
And we lost all our snacks. We had nothing else to really eat the rest of the day because they had all gotten kind of soggy.
We had no sponsors, no money, very limited training. There was, in the eyes of the world, there was no chance that we were going to make it. It was impossible. But there was no chance that we weren't going to try to make it either.
Hunter and Tuck are the most humble and agreeable two young men you'll ever meet. Yes, we're father and sons, but we're best friends. We do everything together. Give us a rich cigar and a dark beer, and we will sit for hours with napkins and write down our life dreams. But not just put them on napkins. Our goal is actually to step out and actually achieve those dreams. And it's a pretty neat father-son relationship because we get along pretty well doing the things we love to do.
So, Mr. Schwarzenegger would love to enjoy a cigar with you.
We would love that, wouldn't we?
Chance.
If we ever get a chance to sit down with him. Mm-hmm.
And we won't lick them. People tell you you can't do something, swim a river, and then you go out and you swim a river, and then you say you're going to make a movie about swimming that river, and they start all over with, that's impossible.
Pitching a story like this to people is really hard. It's really difficult. We're pitching a story full of inspiration and creativity, and to people, to business people that just want the facts. They just want the facts of this happened, and it's not that. It's got heart and creativity in it. It's really quite difficult.
We knew that we were pitching something that had great potential, that people would go and see, and we were convincing these people, or trying anyhow, to tell them that, you know what, if you invest in this movie, there will be an outcome, and it will be a good outcome financially.
But then when people actually see the movie and see the story and the accomplishment, they're just overwhelmed. They're like, that is amazing. They're just really impressed with it. They just want to see more and know more about the story. And we're like, it would have been nice to have that reaction on the front side of this journey, but maybe it makes it a better achievement.
Every time I see my father and my brothers swimming up on shore at the end day, I'm reminded that, yes, they swam the river, but it could not have been done without everyone else on the team. So I guess that's the question then. If you have a dream, are you surrounding yourself with people who not only believe it, but who can help you achieve it?
We're in that boat every single day. We swam a river, then we made a movie, but everything looks impossible from here forward. Everything. Every day I get out of bed and I say, well, we still don't have enough money to distribute our movie. We don't have enough money to get it to the theatrical release and to the next step. And so everything always looks impossible until you just start diving in and you make it happen. And I think Tuck's point of, you have to surround yourself with people who believe in you, because you can't do it by yourself. But if people believe in you, you can almost overcome anything.
Yeah, we used to always say, when we were planning out the swim, the logistics and everything, we would say, the swim is going to be the easy part. We were calling sponsors, and they were saying, no, what you're going to do is impossible. We're trying to put together all these things and train, and we're just like, oh, we just want to start swimming down the river, because that's all we have to do. We just have to swim down the river. It's going to be much easier than the planning of this journey. And it wasn't. It was more difficult, I would say. And it had tons of challenges along the way. And we thought, well, when this is done, we're going to make this movie, and people are just going to get on board, and it's going to be so much easier. It's not. It was hard, just as hard. You know, it doesn't always get easier. So you might have some things get easier, but it's hard, and it's worth going after, though.
The shots of, I think what set it in stone for me are the shots of the river, where some of the aerial footage that we got, where you're looking at the swimmers and we're just dots in the river, and we're swimming along, and the camera pulls up and you're looking down that river across the outback of Australia, and everyone says it to me all the time is, that's a long river. And you have no idea how long that river is. I guess that's what I would say to most people that have a dream is, your dream's achievable, but it's probably a longer road than you think. And stay to it, keep going, because you won't make it if you quit. And yet if you surround yourself with people who believe in you, you will make it. May not be easy, and the dream may not in the end up like you thought it might, but you can achieve anything if you stick with it. Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.